Happy Saturday, everybody. How's it going? Oh boy, we're here. We're back with some more remake, albeit about a couple of hours later than what I would usually stream remake. Apologies for that. It's my birthday weekend, so I went and played some golf with my family this morning. Had a great time. Got back home, took a shower, and now we're here. So we just roll with the punches. We roll with what life gives us, and you get remake 2 hours later than what it's supposed to be. I'm excited because I think we're closing in on this finale. We have about, including this episode, we have 3 episodes left, I would assume, because I think it goes to 13. So we got 11, 12, and 13. So we had a lot of good discussions last week, and even in the comments as well, of where this could possibly end up, and it's hard to tell what might happen. I still feel like, I don't know if I was spoiled or anything, but that's why I'm like kind of refraining on really truly projecting on how I feel, because it's kind of been tainted. So we're just gonna roll with the punches. I'm not gonna waste any more time. I'm gonna hop straight into this. I'm excited to see this. Let me pause this music. Oh no. Excuse me. All right. Not wasting any time. Here we go. Minimize. Good. All right. Remake Our Life, episode 11. Gonna get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. That's some volume. It's gonna make the stand. I wonder what's gonna happen. Opening. That's what's gonna happen. The opening's gonna happen. Okay. Oh, I've never really truly paid attention to this opening either. I kind of like glanced at it, seen the things, but I've never truly paid attention to it. Ankle hurts. um, I wonder, Uprise Faith, I read Solo Leveling, so it'll probably never happen on the channel. Sorry. Happy Saturday, though. That probably will never happen. I read it already. Doo-doo. I don't know. I'm kind of a little nervous to see what's going to happen with him making this stand. Is there going to be some repercussion? That's crazy that even the president has this faith in kill you. That's crazy. Hey, Pipe. It needs to be done. Listen, stop being stubborn. It needs to be done. Okay, okay. Is that a bump in my face? It is. I didn't even feel it. Where'd he get it from? Really? Cool. Wow. I just fixed our issue. No. This boy's good, man. He's good. Say boy, we're the same age. Shh. It's okay. This kid is good, man. This kid is good. I like her. This boy is good. He's too good. He's too good. He's too good. Yep. He'd be out. This guy. That works. He's too good, man. You gotta do more than that, baby. You have to. You have to. Dude, if you no, if you do that, you'll get so many more people to play. You if you hand out 10 times, so essentially they're handing out about 12 plus 12 plus pulls. Yes. And if we execute it the correct way, we can blow. Unhand me. This man is taking the mistakes that he made. Pipe, that's actually a lot. 12 pulls. You have to calculate how much one pull costs and think how much money that is for each person to give them more than double digit pulls. It's a lot of money just not made. If I take Dokkan for an example, 100 stones is $60 to $70. That's not even two pulls. That's a pull and a half. So if you wanted to purchase for two pulls, you're looking at about $100. Times that by 10, that's $1,000 from every player that you just don't make. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Especially in a gacha when all gachas are about is making money. So it's like I understand why he's freaking out. This moment is I'm talking, I'm paying attention. Like this is just execution of Killia taking everything from the two past failed timelines that he's been in, according to him, and he's just taking it and flipping it. Just how he's working, giving the people time off, allowing them to do it's so good. Even getting through to him, like pulling up old memories from him. Like it's incredible. It is incredible. Yeah. Games aren't made for us free to play players. They are not. They are pay to win. We just suck it up and play them. We just suck it up and play them. Games are predatory. Gotchas are. They are predatory. They're predatory in nature. To think about to drop the I'm about to drop this bomb on this girl. I will say Killia looks weird in a suit. Okay. All right. He doesn't. No, he doesn't. How far along are we? They want to vacation. Okay. It seems like he always does this. It's like his quirk. What's happening? Oh gosh. This boy's stressing himself out, man. He stresses himself out. Really? So he's felt like that the whole time. Okay. It's odd. It's odd. It's odd. Oh man. Oh gosh. Sounds so much like him. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. She did. It's okay. Scene was incredible. That scene was so good. Don't even know. She doesn't even know. What if she goes back in time? That'd be a hell of a thing, huh? There's just from she's absolutely right. She's 100% right on the hold on. I feel like something is about to happen. There's no music, nothing. I feel like something's about to happen. Why did you say that? What I was gonna say before, I just felt like something was about to happen. Hold on. Is that from Kawasagawa's perspective, right? With her not having all the information that Kyoya has been through, that Kyoya is indeed a time traveler. She's 100% right. Like in their timeline, from what she knows about him, the little that she knows about him, and what they've been through in their experiences, she's absolutely right. But then there's a part of Kyoya that is right because he did meddle. Like he did come back in time. He did change things, right? So from his point of view, having lived one life and then having a second chance at living life again, and he changed so many things, his perspective and her perspective is completely different. With what she said to him, it comforts him, yes, and if he wanted to stay in this timeline, those words would help him be able to move forward in this timeline. But he just said, like, I wish I could go back to the old times. Does that mean he go, like, does she take him back? Like, where does she take him to? Like, is this now a third timeline? So we've had Kyoya's timeline, and then he went back in time. You shift over a little bit. Now you have Kyoya's timeline number 2. If she takes him back, does he then shift over again, and now it's Kyoya timeline number 3? So he's just kind of just floated through all 3 timelines in a sense. So in one timeline, there's a Kyoya that's just down on his luck. There's this timeline where this Kyoya's married, and then we're gonna try to do it all over again. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Wonder that too. Does she have any saying? It feels like what you need to go back to exactly what like why did Kyoya end up in the future when he was crying in the rain? I forgot what he said in those moments that pulled him forward. But him saying, I wish I can go back to the old days, I feel like she's gonna be like, okay, and take him back. Now, what back is, who knows? Did I say hi, PK? What's up, PK? But it depends on what back is. Like, what is back? Does he get a redo on this timeline? Does he void this timeline out, go back to his own timeline? Does he get a new timeline? Who knows? Sure thing. Yep. Sure thing. This is a good episode. I think it was obvious. I wonder if there's going to be people, because I have never looked up anything for this show on the internet. I wonder if there's going to be some people that like didn't see the Kawasagawa dive back in time and certainly click. I wonder if there's going to be some people that were caught off guard by Kawasagawa's like confession, when I think it was pretty obvious from the second episode. Which was it the second episode that they got forced to work together, or was it? No, the second episode ended with them struggling with their project because they didn't have the lens. The third episode opened up with their film project. And then at the end of that third episode, she talked to her older sister, and that's when she like her older sister, like, I know you, something, you like the boy, something like that. So like since then, like it's been pretty obvious that she liked him. But like, and then even a couple episodes ago, when episode 8, whatever episode he went forward in time. Early in that episode, when he asked for advice, or the episode before that, he asked her for advice. She gave him advice, and then when he left, she was like, why would he ask me this? Because she liked him too. She was a third party that just watched from the sidelines, but she wasn't disruptive. She just was like, I like him, but hey, it is what it is. So I think that was pretty obvious. If I'm really being completely honest, if we're truly being completely honest, the relationship that we possibly could and should be rooting for is him and Kawasegawa, because he knew none of them, right? She's the only thing that's going to be she's his through line through both of them. So I don't know, I don't think he's ever even looked at her that way. I don't think he's looked at any of these girls that way. He kind of just ends up in these precarious situations. But she's been like his through line. Like she kind of saved them. She kind of saved them in that first one. And then in the second one, she was like, just like everything that she said, right? Everything that she said, it was just like she was the person that would have been there, that if someone could have pulled him out, she would have been the one to pull him out. She could have saved, like, she had the opportunity to save him 2 timelines in a row, but he closed himself off. He didn't allow it. So like, she's the through line. If there's a relationship you root for, I could get on board with that one. I can. I don't know which one I really would want him to end up with, because it's like this weird situation where all the girls are like really nice. They're all cute. They all have like really cool personalities, and they all seemingly would be a cool fit for him. Like none of them have these, well, everyone has issues that they go through, right? Everyone has issues that they go through. Everyone's gonna have issues and insecurities, little things about them that they go through. So it's like, you can't use that against Nanako. You can't use that against Shinoaki. You can't use that against Kawasegawa. Like, everyone's gonna have those things. Kyoya has those things as well. But if there is anyone that you could possibly root for, I think it's him and Kawasegawa, if I'm being like legit, like if I truly think about it. I think the one that they put in our face subtly is the Shinoaki one. So it's just like, when you flash forward and they are together, it's just like, okay, I buy it. I do buy it. But I could see him ending up with any one of them. A Kawasegawa route, like, this could be a cool like visual novel thing where he can have a different route for each girl. I think that if this series isn't a visual novel, I feel like it should be, because just how the story just lends itself to being a visual novel. I think someone said it's a light novel and a manga. I don't know if it's a visual novel though. It lends itself to being that, so like really well. It lends itself. So I would like to see, like, if we could in some medium see like a Nanako route or a Kawasegawa route, and then you could pick and pull from every route, and you can see like how the characters truly are. It's kind of like Fate. I think I used this Fate example in another stream for a remake, but with Fate, you have Fate Stay Night, you have Unlimited Blade Works, and then you have Heaven's Feel. There are 3 routes, and in each route, Shiro, the main character, ends up with a different girl. Saber, Rin, and Sakura. 3 girls. If you just watch one of the routes, like, there's 2 animes and there's movies for Heaven's Feels. If you just watch one of the routes, reverse Otome game, let's go. But like for Fate, if you just watch one of the routes, you just end up with characters. You're just like, well, that was weird. I don't understand this character. It makes no, like, you'll be like, well, that makes no sense. That's just terrible. It sucks. Like, character was done absolutely horrid. But then if you watch Fate Stay Night, this character that had very little screen time in Unlimited Blade Works has a full character arc in this one. And it's just like, and then the characters that got a lot of focus in Unlimited Blade Works don't get the focus in Fate Stay Night. And it's the same thing for Heaven's Feel. There's a character that's just there in Unlimited Blade Works and barely there in Fate Stay Night, but the whole Heaven's Feel route is around them. So now when you play through Unlimited Blade Works again, if you have the information from Heaven's Feel, you could be like, holy crap, that's what that person is going through. They're just not on screen, so you don't know. I think this series could lend itself to that so much, because, like, say if this is like the Shinoaki route, hypothetically, what this anime is the Shinoaki route, and everything that happened in this route, we know more things about Shinoaki probably than more of the other girls. We know about Kawasagawa a little bit. So we could get a Nanako route where Shinoaki barely gets any screen time, but because we've watched this route, we can already know all of these things about Shinoaki. So it's just like this character has so much more, even though we don't focus on her. And same thing with the Kawasagawa route. If we never watch these two, watch that one, and the focus isn't on those two girls that much, once you watch those two routes, it just fills in more so of the whole world. I think this show lends itself to a visual novel really well. I think it's a good idea. If anyone's watching this stream, no one's going to be watching this stream that's involved in this series whatsoever. But if you're watching this stream, if you happen to see it, do a visual novel. You have to open yourself up to so many more story outcomes and story routes that you could take it. Like, if people weren't satisfied with this route, another route will satisfy them. So that's all I got, man. Short and sweet on this one. I'm a little tired, but I'm trying to talk myself into more energy. I gotta try to find some food. I haven't had dinner since Thursday. Legit, I haven't had dinner since Thursday. I didn't eat yesterday, and I ate some grapes today, and a peanut butter sandwich, and a trail mix bar. Playing golf. So that's all I got. I'm gonna try to find some food before this Tokyo Revengers stream. If you're interested in that, that's gonna start in about 30 minutes or so. If you're interested, swing on by. But if not, I will see you next Saturday, hopefully for episode 12. The penultimate episode of Remake Our Life. You're ending the stream now. Go. Okay. All right. I'll eat. So I'll see you next week for episode 12 of Remake Our Life. Let's see what Keiko. That's her name? Keiko's her name, right? Go eat. Her name is Keiko, right? Yes, Keiko-san. So we'll see what Keiko-san tells us this time and where she drops us off in the timeline on some Loki stuff. So thank you again. I appreciate you. I'll see you next time. Peace out.